Hello, welcome. I'm going to look at a Star Wars pop-up book published by Random House in 1978. So this is based on the first movie, A New Hope. It doesn't follow the whole movie. It skips a lot of scenes. It's a short kids book without a lot of text. And there are interactive parts to go with the pop-ups. So let me just get started here and center it. It says, far away in outer space, an Imperial cruiser chases a rebel ship. As you can see, the Star Destroyer, quite large, popping out of the book, chasing after Princess Leia's ship. And we go to R2-D2 and C-3PO escaping a life pod. So this one, there's a tab to pull, and the ship will take off. Of course, they crash on Tatooine. C-3PO and R2-D2 land on the planet Tatooine, and then R2-D2 can be moved back and forth. These books do damage easily. So I'm going to switch. Actually, I have two of these books. The other one has some better parts. So after this page, I'm going to switch to the second one. So here, the Jawas drag R2-D2 to their giant sand crawler, and whoosh, R2 is vacuumed into the sandcrawler. Sandcrawler pops out of the page fairly big. You can move it around a bit so you can see it better. We'll have a link to a blog entry on in the video description where I'll have photos and scans of some of the pages. See the Jawas here carrying R2. Okay, so this is the page where I start to have problems. I'm going to switch to the other copy of the book. Luke Skywalker races his land speeder across the Tatooine desert. So this one just slides like so. And then fair sand people riding banthas. So what this is supposed to do, these are all kind of stuck in the wrong spot. So you pull this tab, it's supposed to create a new image, but it just doesn't work in this book. Oh, here's another copy where it works a little better. It's still kind of flimsy. It's getting stuck on things, popping up like elevator when it shouldn't, but you can see it forms a new picture. And this tab doesn't want to push it back, so kind of just gotta slide it by hand if I can without damaging it too much. Yeah, this is the most difficult scene in the book. I guess I can leave it. Just try not to crush it too much. So C-3PO defends R2-D2 as he outwits Chewbacca in chess. This is like the holo chess game on the Millennium Falcon. It has a name in the Star Wars universe. I'm not sure if I pronounce it right. It's spelled Dejarik. So when you pull the tab, it just moves R2 and his piece around. And here we have the Millennium Falcon is pulled toward the Imperial Space Station. This is as close as you'll get to seeing Han Solo in the book, because he's in here, he's in the cockpit, but you don't actually see him anywhere in the book. I think this might be the only Chewbacca appearance as well. They left out, because it's for kids, there's like no shooting scenes between characters, like Han would shoot Greedo, or Chewie and Han would run around the Death Star shooting stormtroopers, but yeah, they left that stuff out. Now this scene is out of place. I'm not sure if it's just because it fit better here, or they didn't want back-to-back X-Wings, because the last page is an X-Wing as well. It says an X-Wing fighter high over the enemy battle station, Death Star. But at this point, as we'll see on the next page, Luke is in the Death Star right now, so there aren't any X-Wings fighting the Death Star at this point, because they didn't bring the plans to the rebel base on Yavin yet. So we have Luke rescues Princess Leia. This is a pretty good scene for the pop-up book. There's a piece of string there as well. Just still there. Didn't fall off yet. And Darth Vader and Obi-Wan Kenobi battle with their lightsabers. W should really be capitalized in Obi-Wan. There he goes. This is, I guess, the most gruesome scene in the book is Obi-Wan gets eliminated. Then this is the last page. Said another X-Wing popping up. Luke dives his X-Wing into the enemy trench and destroys Death Star. They don't say the Death Star, it just says Death Star. And that is it. Now I do have an Empire Strikes Back book. I decided to put it in its own video. So look for that if you want to see another pop-up book. I don't have one for Return of the Jedi. I assume there probably is one. So thanks for watching.